Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Michelle, the Brave Homeschooling Mama, and today I am going to be sharing the curriculum that I'm going to be using with my 12th grader next school year. I can't believe that she's going to be graduating, and I shared in a video a couple weeks ago what kind of our plan for the school year is going to be. And just a quick recap, it's going to be a life skills transition year where we're going to work on things that she needs for the future. So definitely that's what our year is going to look like. So I'm going to share some of the things that we're going to be using, and then I'll share more about what are we going to try to do outside of the house to try to prepare her for the future. So I'm going to start with language arts because that's what I always start with. That's how our days usually start with language arts. So that's what I'm going to share first. We're going to continue to doing novels from Brave Writer. We use the guides. We still work on some arrows and boomerangs. And I will share those with you later on because I wait till the books and the guys that with the new books that are going to come out for the next school year. So I will share those with you when they come out. I think they're revealing them in June 1st and 2nd, so I'm excited. So in the summer, I'll come here and I'll show you all the books that we're going to read for our 12th grade year. For writing, we've been doing Seven Sisters homeschool writing, and it's going well. But we didn't do everything that was on the website. We used a beginning guide to high school writing from Seven Sister Homeschool. So we're going to continue with that this year. One of the things that I'm going to do at the beginning of the school year, and we're going to do an introductory guide to writing an APA research paper. My daughter, she's not college bound, but we've done a lot of essays, but we haven't done a research paper. And I think this will be a good kind of for something to do your last school year. We're going to take, I think this takes about 15 weeks to do. So it's going to take us the whole first semester to work on this. But it's an introductory guide, and you have heard me talk before about Seven Sister Homeschool. If there are different levels to their curriculums. So this is the introductory guide. So it will be work perfectly where she is, developmentally, and it takes you step by step. So I'll probably do a walkthrough of this later on, but we're gonna continue. This is what we're gonna start with, and after, so hopefully in the spring. I got this also from Seven Sister Homeschool. I've got High School Guide to Professional Writing, and this is where we are going to be working on how to write a business letter, how to work on resumes, how to write a letter of complaint, how to write a book review, a product review, how-to instructions, professional bio, things like that might help her for the future. And when you want to write a review on Amazon, there's other things you should know how to write. A short review of something, or write an email complaint about something to somebody. So that's what we're going to be using. We're going to be using Seven Sister Homeschool High School Guide to Professional Writing. And I love how everything is separated. One of the things I love about Seven Sister Homeschool, if you have a kid, special needs child, a kid that struggles, everything is by levels, and they say, okay, if you have a kid that's college bound, do this. If you have a kid that's more remedial, do this. So I totally recommend, if you have a high schooler that struggles with learning and has some special needs, make sure you check Seven Sister Homeschool. They're amazing. I've been loving everything about what they have to offer. So the next thing I have this year, I am going to work with her on some spelling. I look at spelling workout level H, and just because I feel she has some trouble with spelling, and just to kind of review all this, maybe I feel we didn't concentrate on it as much as should have. This is her last year, but we're gonna work on spelling workout. It's just spelling words. You do some word activities with the spelling words. So hopefully, I hope this level will be good for her. We'll see. If not, I can go down a little bit or try to find something else. But I really would like to work on spelling with her this year. And also handwriting. We are going to be working on some handwriting. I found these 2 books on Amazon. Handwriting workbook for teens. So we are going to work on just practicing our printing. This is something that she struggled with, and I found this books for teens, which are great, and a cursive handwriting workbook for teens. Also work on, so it's easier for her to read cursive, for her to be able to sign her name. So we're going to work on these 2 things throughout the school year. So for math, at the beginning of last year, I shared that we're going to be using Learn Math Fast. Then when school started, I got the opportunity to review CTC math, and we decided to go with CTC math. We did that for a semester, and I'll share more in a different video about how the year went. And then we did some kind of life skills math, and then we went back to right now we're working again on Learn Math Fast. So we're gonna continue to work and Learn Math Fast. I don't have the book with me right now, but we're gonna do Learn Math Fast. I have this book, 100 Days of Money and Financial Literacy. So those are the things we're gonna be working on that book, and maybe also work some skills here. I also have this workbook. It's 100 days of decimal percents and fractions. Those are the things to struggle with that she might need in the future. So I've also got this workbook. They're really inexpensive, so if we just do a couple things out of there, it will be fine. And then I got the All About Money Business Economics journal from Thinking Tree. We haven't done a Thinking Tree journal in a while. We used to use them a lot. So just again, working again on just basic money skills. Let me see if there's a table of contents here. So the first part is understanding money, understanding the way people make money, government and taxes, understanding basic economics, and hard times on paper to be the reporter. So we're also going to talk about some hard times in our time. It goes all the way to our current pandemic here, where the economics were a problem. So that's what we're going to be doing, all about money. Okay. So next we are going to be doing health. We haven't done health. The best storm outside as I record this video, so you might hear the thunder and rain, and I'm sitting by a window, but I'm gonna get this done. So, and the next thing we're gonna be doing is health, and I got this health last year to use from Seven Sisters Homeschool, and we didn't get to it. I decided to do something else for the year before. So we're gonna be doing Seven Sisters Homeschool health, and all their programs are downloadable and they're printables. So this is going to be just a simple health curriculum. They give you, one of the things that I love, I keep saying, that depending on where your child is in their high school, if you have a college-bound kid, if you have just an average high school, advanced, honors, it tells you here what to do. So if you have an average high school, it's a level 2, what you need to do, that's what we're going to do. We're going to read the book. We're going to answer the chapter questions, and we're going to take the test, open book test. And at the end, that's going to be a credit. So I like how they take, and depending where your child is, depending what their plans are for the future, you are able, they give you different things that you can do to earn that credit depending on where your child is and what their future and their plans, where they are, developmentally. So, and I will probably do a walkthrough of this, but it's just basic health, the first, and then at the other part of the book, it's just more, learning more about mental health. So we're going to read a chapter, we are going to answer the questions, and then we are going to take an open book test. Simple, right? So that's what's for health. Then the next thing, we're going to do life skills. So I have 2 things for life skills. I have Thinking Tree. We're going to do kind of life skill career exploration. That's kind of going to be one course. So we're going to do about this life skills activity book from Thinking Tree. And it looks pretty neat. Simple activities to do, just to practice like basic skills, like first aid, laundry, how to sew. I need help with that. I don't know how to sew. How to write a thank you letter, how to make appointments, how to call and make your doctor's appointment, how to, meet new people, how to clean a bathroom, how to change a light bulb, how to apologize, how to study for a test, how to make a cup of tea. Lots of different things in here. How to find a book in the library, how to tie a tie, how to use, pump gas. So we're going to working on those life skills. And I also going to be doing, this is going to be an online program. It's called Life Skills Reimagined. And it's a just online program with some videos and little tests that she's going to do independently, just kind of work again on those life skills. Might be things that we already done, but it's always good to get extra help with all those things. I'm also planning on doing from campfire curriculums. I'm going to be doing in the eyes of a zoologist, because she likes to work with animals, and we're trying to help her just to get ready for the future. Maybe, you know, when her job has to do with animals. So we're going to do through the eyes of a zoologist. Right now we're doing through the eyes of a veterinarian. So that's one of the ones that we're going to be doing for career exploration, life skills. And there's another one that I'm going to get. It's called through the eyes of the car mechanic. Something had to do with cars. So I think it'll be good for both of us, because I don't know anything about cars, and just for her to learn things, you know, and we're still working on driving, and for her to pass her driving test and permit test. So that's going to be kind of our life skills. So we only have 4 credits we're going to work on this year. We're going to work on our English. Of course, you need to have 4 credits of English. Math, but it's going to be more that functional math. We're going to work on the life skills, career exploration. That's going to be 1 credit, and health, another credit. For the next, like I shared in a video recently, I'm going to try to find her an apprenticeship, or she can do more pet sitting, some job shadowing. We think she's going to work with animals. So we're trying to, you know, find her things where she can get involved in that world and just be out in the community more. And then at home, she only having 4 credits. It will be less schoolwork, and then maybe, you know, she can do the school, or maybe take 1 day to do all this other stuff, and we'll work that out, and I'll share with that later on with all of you. Now, I wanted to share one more thing. This is the lesson plan book I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using Homeschool Lesson Planning Minimalist Notebook from School Nest. It's the same one I used this past year, but it wasn't the minimalist. It was very thick, and I was looking about what I wanted to use, and I really like about this planner is that I can, you know, customize it into what I want. So this is what we are going to be. This is what I'm going to be using lesson planning. So Homeschool Lesson Planning Minimalist Notebook from School Nest, and I love their notebook, their planners. They have notebooks, and I'm using one with my son this year. So make sure you check them out. They're awesome. So yeah. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. You know, if you have any questions, let me know. Let me know what you're going to be using with your high schoolers, especially if you have a high school with special needs, and they're doing not a traditional school. This is not a traditional school year. This is not going to be, you know, this is alternative, functional transition year for us. So I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I can't believe it, last year, so was sad. So yeah, so this is the last curriculum review video that I'm going to be doing for my daughter. So that is sad. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.